Africa. A continent woven from light and shadow, from life sprouting and death lurking. When the sun rises over the horizon of the savannah grasslands, it brings not gentle warmth, but a declaration of war. Here, the heat is a living entity. It suffocates the air, shakes the vision, and scorches the earth into dry, red dust. In this harsh world, weakness is a death sentence. Every creature, from the burnt blades of grass to the slow-moving giants, must obey an immutable law, adapt or perish. And among the rulers of the land, few are more fearsome than the African buffalo. Look at them. Living tanks forged of muscle and rage. Locals call them the Black Death, or the Widowmaker. They are not docile grazing cattle. The African buffalo is the animal that kills the most hunters on the continent, surpassing even lions and elephants. A mature male can weigh nearly a ton, but its real weapon lies in its head. A pair of curved horns, fused together at the forehead to form a shield of horn as hard as granite, known as the boss. This shield can block rifle bullets, and its charge is equivalent to being hit by a car traveling at 50 kilometers per hour. They move in large herds, creating a swirling black river across the savannah. crushing everything in its path under their hooves. But the savannah is not just about brute strength. It is also the stage for ghosts, hidden among the thorny acacia trees, where dappled sunlight dances on the bark, lies a masterpiece of nature, the leopard. If the lion is the king of the savannah, then the leopard is the prince of the night and stealth. Its golden coat, dotted with black rhombuses, allows it to blend into its surroundings. It is the embodiment of solitude, but this female leopard is not alone. Beside her, or rather, playfully stroking her tail, is a tiny creature, a leopard cub. About 3 months old, the cub's bright blue eyes gaze at the world with boundless curiosity. To it, the savannah is not a bloody arena, but a vast playground. It knows no fear. It doesn't understand that. To raise it to this day, its mother has endured countless failed hunts and sleepless nights guarding its young. Raising a cub alone is the greatest challenge for a female leopard. It must hunt twice as hard, be twice as vigilant. Lions, hyenas, wild dogs, all considered the leopard cub a snack, or simply a rival to be eliminated in its infancy. The mother leopard lay there, licking her cub's fur. Her movements were gentle, but her amber eyes never closed. Her ears buzzed like 2 radars, filtering out every sound of the wind, the rustling of dry leaves, and the heavy footsteps echoing from afar. At midday, the heat reached its peak. The mother leopard, exhausted after a night of unsuccessful hunting, had dozed off in the shade of a thick bush. Her fatigue momentarily lowered her guard, and that was when youthful curiosity kicked in. The cub saw a vibrant butterfly fly by. Its short legs began to move. It left its mother's protection, step by step, venturing deeper into the tall, yellowing grass. The butterfly's wings led it further and further away, out of its safe zone, toward the shallow river. Bank. Unbeknownst to it, it was heading straight into the migratory path of the wild buffalo herd. Tall bushes obscured the leopard cub's view. Suddenly, it bumped into a black, foul-smelling, hot wall. The cub looked up. Before it wasn't a tree trunk, But the foot of a monster, an old male buffalo, separated from its herd, stood towering like a mountain. This old buffalo was notoriously ill-tempered. The crisscrossing scars on its skin were the marks of battles with lions. It hated everything related to cats. The stench of predators assaulted its nostrils, driving it mad. It lowered its enormous head. Its dark, murky eyes, filled with cruelty, stared intently at the small creature at its feet. For the first time in its life, the leopard cub felt paralyzing fear. It cowered, pressing its belly to the ground, its ears drooping, emitting a weak hiss, a pathetic attempt to appear dangerous. But to the buffalo, it was merely the cry of a vermin needing to be crushed. The buffalo stomped its feet. Red dust billowed up. It exhaled sharply, its hot breath fanning the leopard cub's face. It began to lower its deadly horns, preparing for a goring that would send the carcass flying. Deep in the bushes, the mother leopard awoke, not from the noise, but from an invisible bond between mother and cub that had been violently pulled. She looked to the side. Empty. The scent of the buffalo and the fear of her cub mingled on the wind. The mother leopard's pupils dilated to their fullest extent. A surge of adrenaline coursed through her veins. She didn't think, didn't calculate. Maternal instinct had taken complete control. As the buffalo began to gain momentum to charge, a flash of golden light shot out from the bushes. Without a warning roar, the mother leopard launched herself into the air, covering a distance of over 10 meters in a heartbeat. Crash! The mother leopard lunged directly at the enormous buffalo's face just before its horns could touch her cub. The collision between the 60 kilograms of feline muscle and the 900 kilograms of buffalo was like a motorcycle crashing into a train. But the mother's frenzy created a physical miracle. The leopard clung tightly to the buffalo's nose, its four-razor-sharp claws digging deep into the most sensitive skin of its opponent. It clawed and tore wildly, trying to gouge out its eyes and tear out its nose. Its goal wasn't to kill the buffalo, that was impossible. Its goal was to draw all the pain, all the attention, towards itself, so its cub could escape. The buffalo roared in pain. It shook its head violently, creating a tremendous centrifugal force. The leopard was tossed around.